All right, so here it is, the MPC Sample. Yeah, this thing is small. It is small. Size comparison check. So I got the Live 3 right here, and I'll just show you the size difference between the two. So this is a Live 3, and this is a Sample. Pads feel like typical MPC pads, that firm feel to it. The buttons are clicky. The knobs feel good. I'm sure I've saw some people already online like hitting the buttons on it and modifying the things. Like I already know, like one thing I know about MPCs, like the new ones like this knob right here, you jostle this around, it will come off. I like the foam thing right here because, you know, every classic MPC like had that armrest or something kind of rest. I mean, you probably rest your palm on that. Loop buttons, I/O, stereo in, stereo out, MIDI in, MIDI out, sync out. That's going to be interesting to do with modular or semi-modular setups. Built-in battery. This thing is cool, and I know I'll be able to fit this into a book bag and get this to a lot of places that I wouldn't want to get my Live around. Of course, when you show up with the Live 3, it's like, yo, you got the Live 3. But this is fun too. As a matter of fact, let me get my SP404. Let's look at those two by themselves or side by side. So as you can see, here they are right by each other. Very interesting, very similar in size, very similar in height, depth. Yeah, I got Sailor Moon on my SP404. You know, so, but this SP404 still has a little bit more I/O. You got front ports in the back. So there is a little bit more flexibility as far as I/O is concerned. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure the camera stays in focus. There's a little bit more flexibility in I/O on the SP404. Because you got front headphone jacks. They give you a full 1/4 inch and 1/8 inch jack on the front. Guitar input there. Here we only have a 1/4 inch headphone jack out there. We don't have a 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch jack, stereo jack there. So you will have to adapt. You know, I think I missed that. But this cool. It's got a speaker on there. The speaker is okay. It's enough to at least convey an idea, but don't expect to let this hold you down in a loud environment. But it's still fun. But I like this. It's going to be fun to really experiment and just do things with it. And it's going to be dead. It's super portable, obviously, for the size. And again, you know, the Live 3 is supposed to be portable because it's battery powered too. But, you know, I'm not comfortable carrying this in like a book bag because of that large screen display. I don't want something to crack that screen. Whereas this, I'm not so worried about it. It does have knobs. These knobs do not push in. Except for the main knob, it doesn't push in. It's got a microphone on it, everybody knows that. And it's got that classic sequencer. You know, I like having a record button. See, here on the SP404, every pad from 1 through 16 is a record button. Like when I first started messing with these, I'm like, okay, where's the record button? Where's the play button? Well, you got 16 play buttons. You got 16 record buttons. And, you know, you got to do the certain shift commands to make it do certain things. And you got some shift commands here, but they're all listed here. But just a nice basic play button, nice basic stop button. Of course, it'll be fun to run the output of this into that, you know, do those effects that everybody likes to do on SP404 on the scene here in Atlanta. I've seen it done a million times. It's fun, it's cool. But you got some real-time effects on here that are dope too as well. So yeah, so that's basically my first look at it. Very interesting, fun, looks fun. It's cute, but don't let looks deceive you because, and depending on whose hands is in, is what really makes a difference. But I see people customizing this some kind of way. There's got to be cases coming out for this bags like this. You know, people are going to do something like this. The pads are smaller. I didn't think they could get the pads smaller. Matter of fact, let me get my MPC One and do a size comparison there. All right, so here's the MPC One retro next to. So that's crazy how the pads are smaller than the One. I thought the One's pads were small, but these are even smaller. They took it down another step. The colorway is color matched. I don't really see too much of a color difference between a retro colorway and this. I like the classic colorway better than the new style, but I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of fun. That's my first look. You know, we'll crack this thing up all in another video, but I just wanted to share this and just say that this is interesting. It's fun. I'm curious. And I'm going to sink my teeth into it. See you guys in the next video.